This a fight that was waiting to happen?
It was, in a sense. I mean, we've heard this defiance from Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and we know that the relations haven't been good with the U.S. in years, well, months and years. Look, we've seen this pattern with a lot of authoritarian leaders. When a crisis, economic or political or otherwise, hits their countries, they often look for all types of other culprits but themselves. We've seen this at Venezuela with Nicolas Maduro, seeing conspiracies and foreign adversaries and plotters in his midst everywhere he turns. We've seen it even to a certain extent in Vladimir Putin's Russia. We're seeing it now with Erdogan's Turkey. This is a country, on the one hand, which is, it's not overstated when we say it's a key country in the region, right? It is a key strategic ally. I hate the word key, but it's true. It's a very important strategic ally. It sponsors a big U.S. Base at Incirlik. And let's not forget, it's taken in over 3 million Syrian refugees, you know, basically saving Europe from having to deal with a much worse migration problem. So in those senses, it's seen as been extremely geopolitically important. Yet at the same time, like I said, we've had this situation, geopolitically, worsening relationship. We've had Erdogan strengthening his grip, becoming less democratic, more authoritarian, being really basically very castigated for human rights violations, rounding up journalists, cracking down on civil society and any form of dissent, and becoming sort of the strongman in Turkey. So there's been that sort of fault line for a while. And now you have just the personalities of Donald Trump and Recep Tayyip Erdogan. It's these two leaders are really on a collision course because they have massive egos. They are both very thin-skinned. They're both ultra-nationalist when it comes to their own countries. And they're both men who are not known in any way, shape, or form for either A, apologizing for anything and giving themselves blame, and ever for backing down. So you have really a clash of titanic egos here, a clash of two leaders, which was, like I said, an accident waiting to happen. So already a fragile geopolitical situation, a worsening geopolitical situation, worsening relations between the U.S. and Turkey and Europe. And compounding that is the personalities of these very, very adamant leaders that are not going to give an inch.